everybody. Welcome to a Spring 2014 SWAT review. My name is Kate, otherwise known as Narataki.
And I'm Alan, otherwise known as Hisui.
We are from ReverseThieves.com, and you can go there to get other SWAT reviews, our monthly Speakeasy podcast, as well as 3+ blog posts every week.
This time, we are looking at Selector Infected WIXOSS, otherwise known as WIXOSS. And it is from JC Staff. And it is streaming on Funimation.com as well as Hulu.
It's like one of those card battle shows, but they tried to... I feel like they didn't really build it that way at first. I mean, I thought that it was going to be one of those, I got sucked into the game, like an MMO one, but it's supposed to be a card battling system that's become popular with...
among girls.
And... Our main character, her brother gives her a set because she's not really making friends, and he's like, well, everybody's playing this, so maybe this can help you at school to meet new people. And when she opens the deck, she has this card that talks. Well, sort of talks. Talks in a baby voice that's super annoying.
And makes cat sounds.
Yeah. And then we sort of start finding out through her... card battling that there's this wish system and all the girls are trying to become the eternal girl, and then you get to have some ridiculous wish granted, but it all sounds really shady, and the show makes it seem really suspicious from the beginning, and how it's not really what you think it is, or it'll probably one of those be careful what you wish for sort of scenarios, because it seems all boom, boom, bum, bum, the music and everything.
I had heard a lot of people compare this to Madoka.
Maguka?
Yes, Maguka Magica, when it first came out. And I always take those claims with a grain of salt, because I feel that people really like to be very reductionist with shows, not just anime, but shows in general nowadays. Oh, this show is exactly like this other show. But after I saw this episode, I'm like, all right, yeah, they crib a lot of Madoka music cues and just visual styling. And the way that her, magical card avatar, she names Tama. And how they keep giving us these impressions that Tama actually has an evil agenda to her. She's the center. And she's even white like Kyubey. And I'm like, yeah, this kind of is giving me a lot of Madoka plus Yu-Gi-Oh vibes.
I mean, yeah, it definitely has that, undercurrent of this is not on the up and up. It's not an upbeat sort of series. And... I think that's mostly done through the music. Tama, she definitely has a bloodlust, I guess. I don't know how that's going to play out, because our main character, she has this weird dream, and then Tama is kind of destroyed in that dream, so I don't know. And the one interesting part of the series that I actually liked was the grandmother, who is, I don't know, she's an indie game designer or something, because she at the beginning, the brother says that the new level that she created was really difficult, and I was like, okay, awesome, grandma. But I think it's definitely leading up to either somehow she's involved with the game, I think, and I hope that she's the last boss evil bad dude.
Well, the brother did mention that someone, a friend of his, quote unquote, gave him those cards to give to her. So what if the grandmother is actually the friend who gave him those cards?
Yeah, I hope she's the one who created the game or something. That would be awesome. And I thought that was the only kind of, I don't know, I thought that was sort of the interesting part of the show. The one of the girls she meets at school who sort of teaches her all about, the wish system and all of that, of course, has to be in love with her twin brother. At least that I feel it's implied. Maybe, she doesn't say it outright, but her wish seems to involve him in some way. So, I don't know. I was like, oh good, another show with incest. Boy, oh boy, this season's really stacking up well.
Well, originally she's predatory and basically is going to... Because if you lose the game 3 times, you're out of the game for good. So, and she basically tries to like force her into a game when she doesn't know the rules so she can automatically win and get another victory on her road to being the eternal girl. But her brother's like, hey, it's not fair to just randomly, beat this girl at cards without teaching her the rules. Isn't that against the spirit of weak sauce? But eventually they form a friendship and over cakes, which is the best way to form a friendship.
It's the one true way to form a friendship as far as I can tell. Especially in anime. But, I don't know, it felt like kind of an average show to me. I didn't find it horrible or anything, but, like, the designs are just kind of okay, and all the girls have girl cards, and I think you're supposed to find the cards cute and the girls cute and whatnot.
Like her friend kind of has a tomboyish-y card. I think my roommate put it really well after the show that if this was like your first anime, it might actually easily hook you in because it's like, oh, it's kind of like those kiddie games that I've heard about, but this one, it's got a sinister edge, so it's for serious, and you might think, oh man, this is so original. But I think at this point, we're like, yeah, I see all its influences, and I don't really feel anything hooking me. Nothing other than this kind of squicky incest angle that's like, this is so horrible. But yeah, nothing that really says, oh boy, I really am curious about the mysteries that this show presents, or can she win it? I'm really invested in her. All right, see you guys next time.